Thank you so much for inviting Doug and I to your holiday party.
Christmas is our favorite time of year, but since we're new to the city, we weren't sure who we were going to spend it with. I mean, besides Santa.
Well, welcome to the neighborhood, and thank you so much for those cookies.
Those cookies are for Santa.
Oh, well, we're all out of milk. I guess we'll have to settle for bourbon instead.
Santa doesn't drink. He's got to drive the sleigh.
You're so smart, Doug.
Dad, is Santa coming soon?
You know what, bud? I'll go up in a few minutes and see if Santa's ready to come down and meet the kids.
What?
Here?
He's upstairs?
Well, we'd very much like to meet him.
Right. Well, Cindy and I drove up to Yosemite last month. And, yeah,
That sounds marvelous.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is Santa here? Yes or no?
Yes, of course he usually makes an appearance.
come on, bud. Let's head upstairs.
Leave it. Dave, look, I know we're just new to this neighborhood and you may not know us very well, but I promise you can trust us, okay? We won't let you down.
Okay, listen, I don't know what you think is happening tonight, but you guys aren't going to be meeting Santa.
Nope.
Uh-uh. David, I'm sorry. I cannot, in good conscience, pass on an opportunity to thank that beautiful man for bringing me presents every Christmas until my parents left at a very young age.
I want to meet Rudolph.
Rudolph isn't here, Gina.
But how the hell did Santa get here, David?
Okay, listen, how about we just relax?
David! Use your head. I don't know why you're doing what you're doing, but do you think me and Gina are good enough to meet Santa? Is that it?
No, that's not what I think at all.
Is that what you think?
No, I do think you're good enough.
Here's what we're gonna do. Everyone's gonna stay where they are, and you're gonna get Santa, and you're gonna bring that beautiful ancient man down here.
Listen, I don't know what you want me to do.
Go! Get Santa!
Okay. We're meeting Santa, baby!
Santa!
That sounds so exciting, but, happy holidays, everyone.
Whoa, sit down!
Sit.
Sit down. Sit down. Why is everybody so tense? It's a party, right?
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous too.
Okay.
Oh my God. It is you. You look good, bud. You lost weight. Go on, tell them what you want for Christmas. Sit. Tell them what you want for Christmas.
A Keurig.
I want a picture of this. Say Merry Christmas, Santa.
Okay, and next up we have a wonderful rendition of Bless Us All with Presley Pingway, Carly Travers, and Marina McCreary.
Life is full of
Charlotte. How's the southeast end holding up?
Well, there haven't been any new human casualties.
That's the ideal.
They're eating the reindeer, Charlotte.
I take it the shipment never came in from the south.
No. Actually, it's almost funny. The Australians managed to intercept the caravan.
The Australians? All the way up to the North Pole?
Yeah, thankfully we didn't lose anybody. I think the caravan just went back the way it came and the Australians just couldn't keep up. So yeah, almost funny.
Yeah, almost.
Well, we can worry about all that later. We're here to have some fun, right?
Yes, Sean and Jude are actually in the other room. I'll go get them.
Great.
Sean, Jude, Kate's here. Let's get to work.
I swear, if I hear another person say, "Let's get to work,"
You know that's not what they meant.
yeah, I know, I'm just tired.
All right, I know we all got the memo, but just to make sure we're on the same page, we're here to do a little bit of a holiday show, bring up the mood. This war is, hell, but it's Christmas. Even though Santa's gone, this is supposed to be a time of joy, so we should all have a little something prepared.
Whoops.
And we're here to get a bit of feedback and whatnot. So, Sean, you're up first.
What, oh boy, all right. Okay then, let me, here. I don't want a lot for no, I don't have anything.
Oh, well, that's all.
It's all right.
Happens to the best of
No,
us.
really, it's fine. We'll figure it out later. Just
Thank you.
Well, Kate, you're up next.
Okay, so I don't have a performance prepared, but I did manage to get enough hot cocoa to give the entire Northwest sector a drink. So, have a mug, everyone.
Wow, that's
That's very nice
really,
of you, Kate. Wow.
yeah, that's really kind of you. How'd you get all of this,
Oh, well, I know a guy, okay? Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, Jude, you were supposed to have some spoken word poetry, so let's see what you got.
all right. Well, I hope you like it. Sometimes I feel like a snowflake, drifting slowly through the air, wishing to land on something solid before I melt. And I often feel as though I am melting, fading, soon to be wasted away. But I have remained, skating on the wind, for the air that surrounds me is cold. It lets me keep my shape. As nice as it is, the air feels so semi-permanent, as though it could leave me as quick as winter changes to spring. So I hope that I find a place with all the other snowflakes, and that perhaps we could make a snowman. Though it doesn't have to be a snowman.
Oh, holy crap! Yes! Thank you for that.
I'm glad you liked it.
It was beautiful. Right, well, best for last, as they say. Yeah, get up there. Well, I have a little stand-up comedy for you folks. So, what's the deal with Santa's sleigh food? Because it hits a sleigh, it
like
flies,
a play on the airplane food joke?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
that.
Oh.
You get it? Yeah.
Wow.
See, it's great.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now we have one of our cabaret traditional sketches. It's been going on for a very long time. A bridge with Chase Kaczynski, Josh Casibo, Lucas Kaiser, and Patrick Gallagher.
Okay, so we want to start off this year by making a quick apology. They told us we can't make a mess this year because, as you can tell by my shorts, this is a formal event.
So it's definitely not going to be as funny as the last few years.
Yeah, sorry everyone. I forgot what I was supposed to say.
Idiots.
Oh my god, you're so dumb.
I knew we should have got Will McClure.
We couldn't break the junior rule. Come on, let's give him a chance.
All right.
Transition! Next scene! So like, when did that start?
It was like around the time, I was like walking in New York City, like around the time of Michael Jackson's concert, you know what I'm saying?
Cool. Josh, are you gonna eat that burger?
I was planning on it, yeah.
No, you're not. I'm gonna eat all of that burger.
Do you want a bite?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Let me get a bite of that burger, though.
You can have a bite if you want a bite.
So yeah, anyways, that was the first time, that was at the time when I almost met Michael Jackson, when I was 10.
That would have been the age to meet him.
Josh, I'm gonna eat this whole burger.
That's my dinner for tonight.
Any of you guys gonna tell anyone that I'm commanding Josh's burger? Any of you guys gonna say anything to anyone about me housing Josh's burger?
No.
Let me get a video of you saying you're gonna kill the president.
What?
That way I know you're not gonna tell anyone that I housed your burger.
I'm not going to tell anyone that I'm going to kill the president.
Oh, damn it, I almost got it. Transition!
Hi, I'm Josh Kasiba.
I'm Chase Kaczynski.
Now, we've had a lot of laughs at Bridge this year, but we want to talk to you about a real issue.
Packs of stray dogs controlling most of America's major cities.
No, we want to really talk about the fact that
shoplifting's fun. We've all done it. But if you're thinking about shoplifting fireworks, forget it.
No, what we really want to talk about was the fact that
when them folks wrote, "Run away after you light the fuse" on the firework container, they mean it. Get the heck out of there.
Are you going to let me do what I need to do? All right then. If you're going to sleep in the bed, make it a hammock. That way, if it catches on fire, you fall down and you wake up. Thank you.
Dude, it's, you know, like, it's a good thing that we're not making a mess this year, because, like, juniors have to clean it up.
Yeah, true. I don't even know why I had this pie.
Yeah,
Chase and Josh just, like, gave them to me.
Well, now that we have all you guys see.
What the hell is that? Chase? Josh? Patrick? I knew I shouldn't have done this. A bridge!
It's going to be Charlotte Larson, Kate Garrett, Gwyneth Webster, and Jude Brown.
Of our improv club here at Thomas. This is Charlotte, she's our president, and this is Jude, and that's Gwyneth. And tonight we will be playing a round of our game called Line and Pocket. So during intermission, many of you stopped by our table and you wrote us some holiday-themed lines that are in this bucket. And for the scene, we will each be picking 2 lines out of the bucket, and somewhere in the scene, we have to incorporate the line, and we will not know what the lines say, so it's all live, it's all just completely random from what you guys wrote for us, and 8 of those lines will be read during the scene. So 2 of us will be starting, and 2 of us will be starting on the back line, and we'll be jumping into the scene when they feel comfortable. So let's go ahead and grab our lines.
And before we start, we're gonna need a location, setting, theme, should be holiday related, from the audience. So if anybody has suggestions for a location that we should start. North Pole.
Christmas tree farm.
Christmas tree, no, we did that last year. I'm pretty
That was
sure,
a
right?
factory.
The Grinch's Cave.
The what, what'd you say?
The Grinch's Cave.
Whoville.
Grinch's Cave, Whoville.
A mall.
Okay, it sounds like a lot of people want Whoville, so why don't we go with that? Kate and Gwyneth will be starting, and you do the trumpet. So let's go.
Gee, there haven't been any natural disasters today here in Whoville. That's pretty unusual, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's a Christmas miracle. Thank goodness. I have so much Christmas shopping to do. I really didn't have it on my agenda to prepare for a natural disaster.
Yeah, I know. It's just, you know, it's like our old mayor always used to say, guys, I'm eating junk and watching rubbish. You better come out and stop me. You know? That's what I like to do at Christmas every year. It's a cherished tradition in my family.
Yeah, he wasn't a very good mayor, though. He didn't get a lot done.
No, I guess that's why he didn't get reelected.
Yeah.
Guys, you'll never guess what I heard on the news today.
What?
Whoville is getting another natural disaster. It's going to be on Christmas.
No!
They planned it?
No, but they know that it's going to be on Christmas.
Oh, shucks.
Wait, who's they?
The news people, obviously.
The news who's?
Yes, the news people. Of course. And you'll never guess what the news who said about the natural disaster. You know what exploded? Fish! Isn't that insane? It's going to be a natural disaster with exploding fish. I think there's going to be a tsunami.
Oh, God. That's a new one. I don't think I've ever experienced that one.
Who won?
We're not even on a lakefront. I don't understand how it could happen.
Are they importing the Christmas fish?
I don't
Just
know.
for this?
Wait, are they Christmas fish or are they just like exploding fish?
Well, I assume since it's on Christmas.
Well, is there a Christmas exploding fish?
I would hope so. This is Whoville.
That's the 2nd year in a row.
Christmas is our biggest holiday around here, so, I mean, you know, I'd be surprised if there was anything that wasn't impacted by commercialism these days.
Well, what are we going to do with all these exploded fish? We can't re-gift them.
Well, we can always tell them. Don't get your Don't get your tinsel in a tangle. We have to tell the fish.
Well, I don't think the fish can choose whether or not to explode. I feel like that's just kind of how it goes sometimes.
But maybe they're just going to explode because they get really upset. So maybe if we all just sat down and talked about our feelings, maybe that would help.
Well, but what if experiencing so much emotion in such a short amount of time also caused them to explode?
This is true.
That's what happened to my Nana.
I remember at her funeral, in her eulogy, you said, "Say, is it true French babes don't shave their pits?"
That was really weird of you to say.
It was. Yeah, I mean, what even is French?
I mean,
I don't know.
it had to come out somewhere, and like the eulogy just felt right.
That's fair. It is your last chance for like talking to that one
I think
person.
that my last chance was when she was alive.
I mean, that would have been the ideal, but
Well, was the next best thing.
Yeah. That reminds me of something that my father used to say when he was alive. It's all fun and games until Santa checks the naughty list. And I think we're all on it if we're getting exploding fish.
Oh, yeah.
What if I like exploding fish?
Do you?
No, but what if I were to like exploding fish?
Well, who in Whoville likes exploding fish?
It's going to ruin Christmas.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's what she said.
I mean, she did say that.
Yeah, I just said that.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's come over me. Maybe fish.
I mean, they're not here yet, but when they arrive, we should be prepared. So, have you guys finished your Christmas shopping?
No, I'm not done. I still have a lot of things on my list. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. What am I gonna tell people?
Just tell them you got them fish.
They're gonna know.
How would they know?
Because it's gonna be everywhere. What am I gonna say?
Well, usually
oh,
it's
hey.
special fish.
Oh, there's two. This is the one. Poppy and Princess, sorry I didn't get you a Christmas gift. I was a little busy dealing with the fish.
Wait, are you solely responsible for dealing with the fish, or is that going to be like a citywide thing?
No, it's a civic responsibility.
So then they should understand then, because everybody's doing it. They're going to be like, oh, who's the fish?
What if we just turn the fish into a who match? Then nobody can, say anything about it because they'll just be too busy eating the food.
You mean, add it into a Christmas tradition?
Exactly.
Yeah, and if they've already exploded, they'll already be in little pieces, so we can just put them in the
It'll be less work for us on Christmas. This is actually a miracle in disguise.
Yeah.
A true miracle. And as long as nobody chokes on fish bones, it'll be wonderful, truly. Anyway, did you say get milk for Santa or go milk Santa?
I don't think that will be a new Whoville tradition.
That's an old one.
Oh man, who invited this guy?
That's my thing. I make it.
Fine. When I do it, it's bad. Okay, I see.
Yeah, that's why I do it. Because when you do it, it's bad, like you said. Good job. I'm proud. Thank you.
Well, maybe it'll be another Christmas miracle if I can make a correct who pun.
But we already have fish.
Who's to know?
Okay, so it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
I see.
It's just you, actually.
Well, this seems quite fishy. No?
No.
Okay, well.
It's too soon. They're everywhere.
Oh. Merry Christmas from the fish. Scene.
Next we have Christmas letters, a scene with Angela Milana, Jessica O'Leary, Griffin Michael, and Will McClure.
G60.
Oh, B16 bingo!
G60.
Oh, all right.
B25. B25.
What was that, Poppy?
Dorothy,
Okay.
Why don't you grab your glasses while you're up?
What was that, Ruth?
Oh, nothing, dear.
Oh, goody! Look what it is!
Oh, this better not be for my husband.
No.
First he puts me in this crappy retirement home, then wants to steal my money. That good for nothing son of a...
Leave now, we don't want to hear about your marriage problems.
At least I still have a husband.
No, sillies. It's the grandkids' Christmas letters.
Oh, it's from Wilson. Let's see what it says. I've been very good this year, even if Mr. Nick, my elf on the shelf, reports to you otherwise. He's a devious little fella, unlike myself. He watches me sleep, brush my teeth, and he's always watching. I cannot catch a break from that creep. I'd like you, Santa, to put him down for Christmas. That's what the doctor did to my dog Betsy. And Betsy went to a better place. As for Mr. Nick, I hope he's not so lucky. Oh, and don't expect cookies when you get to my house. My mother decided on a more vegan option. She is your best elf in interest. Enjoy the celery, Mr. Fatman. Best regards, Wilson McLevin Jr. Oh my! You've one freak of a grandson, Linda.
That kid needs some soap in his mouth.
I blame my daughter and that overbearing hippie husband of hers.
You know, some kids deserve to be bullied. I don't care what these Gen Zers say. It's character.
I think we need to bring the belt back. Oh, stop that, Poppy.
What? I think each one of my kids straight into law school.
Ladies, please.
Now for my little Jessie's letter. Dear Santa, I don't want to ask for much, because that's not what Christmas is about.
Oh.
It's about our Savior being born to forgive us for our sins. However, I do not sin and think my good behavior should be rewarded. I'd really like the newest iPhone Pro, the one with 3 cameras, not 2, Chanel perfume number 5, a Kate Spade handbag to hold my Bible in, of course, a midnight blue sweater from Gap, the Dior makeup kit because I'm old enough to wear makeup, and ooh, how about an easy bake oven, and they spoiled that girl rotten!
You know, back in my day, we got a doll and the little cute clothes to go with it.
Oh, you got the cute little clothes?
You didn't?
And one present was the naked doll, and the other was the yarn to knit the clothes with, and I'm not much of a knitter.
Oh. I'm gonna knit my Jessie a sweater, a pink one too, and she better be grateful. If anything, she needs braces to fill that gap of hers.
Ladies, I can't read my little Gregory's letter over all this chit-chat. Dear Santa, please help my family. All I want is for Mommy and Daddy to stop wrestling. It's every day, all the time. When I get home and they tuck me into bed, all I hear is... They can't stop. Mommy always says fighting's never the answer, but they always wrestle. I'm worried, Santa. Please help. Sincerely, Gregory. Wow, that boy was one hell of a wrestler back in his days. Guess he just can't get over the glory days.
I don't think that's the type of wrestling they were talking about, Ruth.
You ladies raised some real basket cases. Just take a look at what my darling little Angela wrote. Dear Santa, all I want for Christmas is to spend more time with my granny. I love her. Oh. And she is the best at puzzles. She even keeps pocket candy for me. I do that. But I overheard Mommy and Auntie May talk about her the other day. They said Dorothy can't even hear no more, and that woman's got 1 foot over the grave. I think that means she's dying. Sissy said I'll get more gifts when she goes. Santa, guess I can't complain too much. I don't know how long she's got, but I'd like more visiting time with her. Please, sincerely, Angela. Oh, I can't believe those two. I better start rewriting my will.
Oh, right, the basket cases!
Oh, man, I feel bad for you, Dorothy. At least my kids don't want me to die.
Ladies, we are in for one hell of a Christmas.
Hello again. Yes. Next we have History Lovers with Maya Luca and Autumn McAllister.
I'm Maya Luca.
I'm Anna McAllister.
And we're
History Lovers.
Now, what is History Lovers, I hear you asking? Well, it's a cabaret tradition where a senior picks a junior, two history nerds, and we talk about a history of our choosing.
And because this is our very last cabaret in the Hottenroth, we figured we should bring in a very, very special guest.
She was the theater director for over 40 years, directed tens, if not hundreds, of shows in this very theater. We are pleased to welcome Robin Houghton!
We'll sit
on the couch.
Great.
Yes.
How lovely.
We're so glad that you can make it
tonight. Thank you. And I love that couch. I know all this furniture.
Well, if you could start by giving us a brief history of how the Hottenroth came to be. What's the name Hottenroth? Where does that even come from?
Okay, the Hottenroth. 1977 was when this building first opened, and it wasn't the Hottenroth then, it was the auditorium. And I was the theater director, and Elaine Hottenroth was the activities director. She was a woman that, in her 30 years at Worthington High School, she was the advisor for student council, the junior-senior prom. She created the musical. She was the first to do musicals. And she did it for 10 years without pay, and did 25 altogether, 10 of them in this building. I was her choreographer for a number of those years. And when we opened this theater, we opened with a play called The Night Thoreau Spent in Jail. And it was written by Jerome Lawrence and Robert E. Lee. And these two professional playwrights are from the Ohio area. I met them in college. They wrote Inherit the Wind, if you're familiar with that. They wrote Annie Mame and the musical Mame. And The Night Thoreau Spent in Jail, they opened at Ohio State University, and that was our first play in this room, and they came. So it was a big celebration of the whole city as we opened up this stage with that play that was written by playwrights, professional playwrights that grew up in this area and came back to share their fame. The first musical was Hello, Dolly. And Elaine Hottenroth retired in the early 90s, and we added her name to this auditorium because she helped plan it. She was on the committee for this auditorium and the Kilbourne Auditorium and the Cardinal Theater. She sat by my side as we fought for a Cardinal Theater. The theater classes were going to be in that lecture hall up there at the end of the hall, and we sat down at a meeting with Elaine at my side, and we said, no, we want something different. So she was an advocate for the arts here in Worthington. We sit here because of her. And then when she retired to Galion, Ohio, she continued to be an advocate for the arts. She created an arts center in her hometown, in an old movie theater which has been declared a historical site, and it's used for art exhibits and the community theater, and she had an entire second career in Galion, Ohio, and was voted Citizen of the Year. She was my mentor. She was somebody that you could go into her office at any time, and you were the only one that she wanted to talk to. She would always have time. She would always help you problem solve. Her philosophy was, if I take care of my advisors, because she was activities director, if I take care of my advisors, I know I'm taking care of the students. And that was just a wonderful, nurturing way to begin my teaching career. She passed away this year at age 89, an incredible person, and I'm so happy to share a little bit of her with you tonight. So thank you, ladies.
Yeah, of course. Ooh, that's sweet. Okay. Would you mind also explaining to us how like this started, like Cabaret?
Yes, Cabaret. Cabaret has always been student-driven. It never dies. It started in the 90s by a student named Eric Dawson. And Eric was president of the senior class, or the student body, his senior year, and he started Cabaret. He also started the talent show, those of you that have participated in that. And he started a club to make people sensitive to students with disabilities. He was a very service-orientated student, but lots of fun, because Cabaret was top on his list. He went to Harvard, and when he graduated, he created an organization, an international organization called Peace Over Violence. And it coordinates young people like yourselves from all over the world in projects in their countries to promote peace. So the Cabaret has a very distinguished founder, and it's encouraging for me to come back and feel all the fun in the room tonight and know that buildings can come and go, and teachers can come and go, and students can come and go, but the Cabaret stays. That's great.
Sure. Like one sort of final like wrap-up question. If you could talk about like your favorite memory from this theater out of the 40 years you've had memories here.
Wow. So many wonderful memories. The excitement of sharing excellent work, student work with their parents, the people that are invested in them when they see their kids on stage. There's something in the audience, opening night of the Thomas Worthington High School musical, that there isn't anything more exciting anywhere in the world, I don't think, that sharing of the community with their students. So I enjoyed that, I think, the most. One of my funniest memories was looking down in this deep, deep pit at a trumpet player way down there, and I looked over at him, and he looked up at me soulfully, and he says, "They feed us meat." And so the pit, I've always thought of that with the pit down there. They feed us. So, yeah, I think that the relationship between all of you up here and your parents is so special. And that'll be and I think Elaine Hottenroth would be very excited about what's going to happen to this theater, because there's going to be fly space, and I understand dressing rooms, and a new Cardinal Theater, and those are all the things that they wanted 46 years ago. But we started with that, and we all passed the baton to each new generation, and that's very exciting. I'm pleased to be here tonight.
Well, thank you so much for
You're
coming to
welcome.
speak on this.
I got it this time. Well, thank you for that lovely story about all of this. That was amazing to hear. And next, as our finale, we have All Things On with many of our theater thespians. Thank you.
All right, so this is our very last cabaret in this theater, as it will be torn down in the spring. And we said goodbye to a different theater this past spring. And so I wanted to choose a song for our last act of the show that is about reflection and about change. And that's what All Lang Syne is. It quite literally translates to, I think, like old times past, but it essentially means, it's a song about reflection, and so I wanted to put together an arrangement for us to sing together. If you know the melody, feel free to sing or hum along.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and gives a hand of thine. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne.
Okay, yeah, thank you. All right, thank you again, everyone, for coming out tonight. It's so great to see all your wonderful faces.
And also, we have, oh, did it turn off? No. Yeah, it did. Oh dear. Okie doke. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. We have lots of desserts left, so now they will be sold at
Full prices.
full prices.
So please, we would love it if you took some desserts. Thank you.
We hope you have a wonderful